Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, how are you doing? Hopefully you are always doing good and be happy. Today I will present you another attractive topic. I hope it can be valuable for us. The aim of my presentation today is the effects of social media on mental health. My talk will be in three. First is about definition of social media and mental health. After that is about factual examples of this case. And the last is about the reason why social media has effect on mental health. Now, let's take a look at the first subtopic. The definition of social media and mental health. First, what is social media? Social media is a media platform that focuses on existence of users who facilitate them in their activities and collaboration. Therefore, social media can be seen as an online facilitator that strengthens the relationship between users as well as a social bond. Social media is also often used because it allows individuals and communities to gather, sharing, and communicating. In essence, with social media, various two-way activities can be carried out in getting to know each other, um, collaboration, uh, and getting visual and audiovisual forms. Social media starts with three things, namely sharing, collaborating, and connecting. And then, what is exactly mental health? Person is considered healthy if there is a good balance between his physical and mental conditions. The reality is that there are still many Indonesians who are still ignorant about mental health. In particular, according to Carl Menninger, individuals that mentally healthy are those who have the ability to restrain themselves, show intelligence, behave with tolerance for other people's feelings, and have a happy life attitude. The World Health Organization states that mental health is a state of well-being that is realized by individuals in which there are abilities to manage the normal stress of life, to work productively, and to participate in their communities. It can be concluded that mental health is a person's ability to develop self-potential and have satisfaction in life. Doesn't experience feelings of guilt towards themselves, has a realistic estimate of themselves, and can accept their shortcoming and imperfection. The ability to face problems in their life, has satisfaction in their social life, and has happiness in their life. Do you know that social media has some effects on our mental health? The important here is we need to know what impact social media has on our mental health. So let's look at the factual example of the impact of social media on mental health. Most studies show that the relationship is very complex and cannot be expressed as a direct relationship. This shows the relationship between social media and mental health is multifactorial. According to results of research conducted by the Pew Research Center, social media is almost inseparable from life, especially for teenagers. The National Institute of Mental Health reports that the use of social media can increase the risk of mental disorders in adolescents aged 18 to 25 years old. For those of you who have entered adulthood, don't ease off just yet. Social media can still interfere with your mental health and even cause mental disorders if its use is excessive. The three most popular social media platforms among teens are YouTube, used by 85% of teenagers, according to a 2018 Pew Research Center survey. Instagram by 72% and Snapchat by 69% people. Instagram by 72%. And then according to a 2018 report released by Global Web Index, people aged 16 to 24 spend an average of 3 hours using social media each day. The fact is that on social media, teenagers also experience bad treatment. A 2018 Pew Research Center survey of teenagers in the United States showed that 1 in 6 teenagers had experienced at least one of 6 forms of online bullying behavior, ranging from namely calling 42%, spreading false rumors 32%, accept unsolicited explicit images 25%, and getting physical threats 16%. It is impossible that teenagers who are victims of online abuse actually do the same thing to other people. Using social media in a smart way is one of the efforts to fortify oneself from the negative impact of social media consumption on mental health. It seems to me that social media greatly affects our mental health, especially in teenagers. As a, res- as a result, nowadays teenagers focus more on social media. The duration of time used to play social media is very long. Now, I'd like to turn to the last about the reason why social media has effects on mental health. From the 13 studies analyzed by Callas et al., it can be concluded that there are 4 main risk factors for adolescent mental health disorders due to the use of social media, namely the duration of social media use, high activity on social media, personal investment in social media, and social media addiction. Here are several reasons why social media negatively affects our mental health. First, losing our confidence. We all have insecurities. Some may talk about it openly, but some may keep it under wraps. Comparing yourself to others through their social media accounts, then stalking their every perfect post creates a sense of self-doubt. Second, human relations. As humans, it is important for us to communicate and establish personal relationships with other people. However, this is difficult to do if we are always tied to the gadget screen. The gives rise to FOMO, or fear of missing out syndrome. This syndrome makes us always do not want to miss something on social media and making us always focus on our gadgets. Third, anxiety and depression. Not only has it been proven to cause unhappiness, social media is known to cause mental illness, such as anxiety and depression. When used in excess, as many as 41% stated that social media platforms make them feel anxious, sad, and depressed. In addition to the reason above, the reason why social media greatly affects mental health, there are several other reasons. Among other things are causing sleep disturbance, cyberbullying, even suicide. On the other hand, social media also has the potential as a platform to provide support for people with mental health disorders by promoting mental health, supporting mental health treatment retention, and improving existing mental health service. The point that I'm trying to make here is, in addition having a negative effect, social media still has a positive effect on our mental health because there are several platforms that can be used for consultations about mental health. Okay, everyone, is that clear? So, in conclusion, I can say that our mental health can be affected if we use social media excessively. The ones who are more easily affected are children and teenagers, although that doesn't mean adults cannot be affected. So take care of our mental health by playing social media in moderation and chatting with other people face to face, and not by social media, except at certain times like this, like we are in this pandemic now. Here is the end of my presentation today. Hopefully can valuable for us. Thank you for your attention and thank you for watching. See you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.